I'm out in my van at last, but it's raining. It does pee me off, the weather. For the past couple of weekends it's been raining and I've put off going away. In the week I checked the weather for this area, which I'm in Shropshire by the way, and it gave sunshine actually, and I thought, oh right, that's it, I'm going to go away. I'm going to go and see, out of this book, History of England in 100 Places, I'm going to go and see Ironbridge. Sounds an interesting place, and it's the first cast iron bridge built, and it kind of represents the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. So I'm sat here thinking, oh God, I'm in for a wet one. Anyway, let's go and see Ironbridge. Okay, the rain has stopped for a few minutes and I'm thinking, right, okay, let's get out of here. Let's go see this bridge. I'm actually staying at a site called, just for those of you who are interested, the Halfway House, and I'm based in a place called Bridgnorth it is, Bridgnorth, and I think it's about half an hour from Ironbridge. So let's get this thing on the road. To be honest, this trip has caused me a bit of anxiety. I don't know why. I think it's because it's the first trip in probably, what, over a year where I've gone somewhere completely different, completely new, and it's been like a little adventure. And I do kind of, I don't know, I just get, it's excitement, but it's also a little bit, ooh. But I've always been a bit like that, haven't I? And I have to really just make myself do it. So what time is it? It's 10 to 12, and I was hoping to be at the bridge by about 10. I'm just hopeless at keeping to some kind of time schedule because I dither about. And I've got to do my hair. Believe it or not, I do my hair, though I don't look like it. Okay, here I am. I'm really pleased because as I was just coming down the road towards Ironbridge, there was a big sign saying long stay car park, and I didn't have to enter the town. Yes, because I was dreading that a little bit, especially if it's narrow and then I go wrong and I have to try and turn the van round. So I'm parked up under a tree, which is great. So I might have to bring the dog back because I don't know how dog friendly it is all around here. I've got a feeling it won't be very dog friendly in museums and things. So let's have a look round. It looks really nice and the sun's come out. Whoa. Hey, and dig my walking boots. I actually put dubbing on them. Didn't know the difference between dubbing and polish, but evidently dubbing just makes them nice and soft and waterproof, whereas polish actually gives them a bit of colour, which is why they still look pale on the toes, but never mind. I do like them, and when I got them on I feel as if I'm going on an adventure. Well, this is an adventure, isn't it? Well, it is for me. Here I am, stood by the Ironbridge in Ironbridge. I'm going to just give you a flavour of the place, and I'll try and give you a tiny bit of history, but I don't want to bore everybody, and you can always look all that up on Google, Wikipedia and all that. Okay, but this bridge, it represents the beginning of the Industrial Revolution because of the method of smelting cast iron. I think that paved the way for the Industrial Revolution. A man called Abraham Darby actually patented a new method. That's what I believe the gist to be. Anyway, I'll give you a little tour around. Shit. Storm. Take cover. Oh God. Oh wow. Let me just pan around. See the people behind me. Okay, all those steps led me to the top of Church Hill. This is the church you can see when you're down on the bridge and you look up, and it's St Luke's Church. And it's stopped raining now and the sun's out. Funny day today, it's all little storms. Anyway, I'm going to go back down the hill and take a few more shots of Ironbridge. There we go. Oh God, actually I won't record at the same time because I really don't want to fall down the steps. I think that's going to be my next car. See, if I came here when I was 12, 13, I would have just looked at that and thought, oh, it's just a bridge, yeah, very nice, and that's it. But now I come here, in my time in life, and I look and I see all that cast iron and I think, wow, well, that's really heavy to put into place, isn't it? And in 1779, they didn't really have like JCBs and whatever you need to put all that up. See these big circles here? They would have had to have worked out, you know, the mathematics of all that, wouldn't they? All manually. They just can't key it into a calculator like we would nowadays. Damn clever! Have to say, I nearly missed this bit. This is the museum of the Ironbridge Gorge, and it's a bit further down from the bridge. You have to walk a little way. So if you do come here, don't miss it, because I nearly did. I'm going to have a look around anyway. Okay, I'm back at the bridge after being in the museum. Watched a really interesting video about the history, the Industrial Revolution, Coalbrookdale, all about Abraham Darby, a new smeltering, can't say it, method. So much history that I just recommend you come here yourself and read up all about it, because my blogs aren't really all about history, but what they are about is inspiring you to come and actually come to a place like this and have a look. Thank you to the lovely lady in the museum. I had a lovely chat with her, and she seemed really inspired by what I'm doing, which is, you know, following history of England in 100 places. It is a bit scary at times to go to new places. Well, for me it is. So there we go. I think I must go back to the car now. Well, to the camper, see if Millie's okay. Oh, another person coming up behind me, so I'll just close it for a minute. Okay, I've checked Millie and she is fine, fast asleep in the van, and the van's nice and cool because it's under trees and things. I do like to kind of think about a visit and think, now what have I actually learnt from this visit? And what I have learnt is that I didn't realise that all the industry pre-industrial revolution was fired by charcoal, by using charcoal to melt things. And obviously that meant we chopped down loads of trees to supply the charcoal. But it was Abraham Darby who thought of the idea of using coke to fire those furnaces to melt the iron. So that's one of the things I've learnt, that coke fired furnaces and that method was the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, in beginning of making steam trains and utensils and things like this Ironbridge. Well, I think I got that right. I think I've understood that right. God. But like I said, Wikipedia it or Google it, look it up, come here. I've only done one museum. I know there's quite a few here, but I'm getting a bit tired now and I could do with a beer. I'm gasping actually. Oh, so bye bye from Ironbridge, Teresa's World. Okay, I'm back in the van, just making my way back to the campsite. And one thing I forgot to say is that Ironbridge is a World Heritage Site. Sorry about that. Yes, I should have said that in the beginning. That would be a challenge, wouldn't it, for me to go visit all the World Heritage Sites. Don't think that's ever going to happen. Not on my own anyway. God, I get anxious enough just going 2 hours at the damn motorway to here. That's only because it's kind of like I haven't been in my van for a long time. You know, I get out of the routine of it all. But yeah, I have enjoyed it anyway.